are now tuned into the DFPN, the Dat Villain Podcast Network. Welcome to the Smoke Pit. It's Friday night, come and take a load off. Come sit in the Smoke Pit, it's time for us to show off. It's been a long week, come relaxing, get some laughs in, and let's talk about these brackets. And while we at it, tell me whose man's is this? Cause I got questions, I'm hoping you can answer it. Get ready, cause you know we gon' talk a lot of shit. It's Mac and Mac, welcome to the Smoke Pit.
Well, Pitmasters. Who do we have here? It's been a minute, my guy. Where you been? It's good to have you back.
Oh, man. I just been dining H-time. You know what I mean? I'm in Texas now, bro.
H-time. What's good, man? It's been weeks, my guy.
Yeah, bro.
More than a month since we both been on the screen together. But, ladies and gentlemen, Pitmasters around the world watching and listening. First of all, appreciate you guys' support. But we would like to welcome you guys to Friday, a.k.a. episode 75 of the Smoke Pit. I am your co-host, Mac, a.k.a. your boy.
And I am bred like a king, made as Calvin Cayley. Bro, we almost to 100. Can you believe this shit?
I know. 3/4 of the way there, my guy. 3/4 of the way there. I didn't break out the calendar to see what 25 weeks is leading up, but I think we should get there by the end of the year.
Yeah.
I believe so. Not taking into account any, pop-ups and things where we would have to move the show around and stuff, but we almost there, man. We 75 strong in this motherfucker. But so when you see the both of us back together again, we got some jokes, we got some stuff to talk about, and we gonna do it. But first, let's get some stuff out of the way. As always, like, share, subscribe, give us some reactions, all of that good stuff. If you see the video, we really appreciate it. Your support, even if it's that much, means the world to us. And so shout out to the sponsors as well. We have Plug Earbuds at gettheplugs.com. We have the Dat Villain Bandcamp. Music is being uploaded weekly on there. We got some new joints on there. So make sure to check them out at datvillain.bandcamp.com. Lowest $3 a month. Get some good music, exclusive music that not everybody is getting, but you can get if you go there and subscribe. We got the Patreon well. www.patreon.com/datvillainpodcast. Shout out to the homie Mike Pinto, who was the winner of the $100 giveaway, and your boy came back and gave the money back to us to invest back into the program. But we got something special going his way for being down like that. Shout out to Angela Brown here for the Ganooch. How you feel about that, Edge? How you feel about that whole thing? But we're gonna get into it, but I would like to know what you think about it. We'll probably start off talking about that since you're here for that. And then as well, we have the merch. You see me wearing the sky blue Smoke Pit shirt. You see Black over there with the always question the answer DFPN logo. Oh, that's the slogan right there. I like that. And, shout out to everybody else, because I don't know what it was, but we got a whole lot of people coming up on some merch, copping the merch. We looked at the orders and I was like, man, it's a nice little spike in the merch support out there. Coffee mugs, shirts, hoodies, all that good stuff. So shout out to everybody who's copping. Please, if you get the merch, please take a picture, post it in the Smoke Pit Podcast fan group so we can show you love and all that good stuff. At least thank you for doing that, because we don't know who's ordering them. But if we had a face to put to it, we just want to send you our thanks, appreciation for doing what y'all are doing. So you're wondering how to get the merch? go ahead over to teespring.com and you can search That Feeling Podcast Network and you should see all the merch up there for all the shows on the network. And news alert, we are now Fiverr affiliated, ladies and gentlemen. We do have a link that we will post in the comment thread. We'll probably pin it somehow so you guys can see it. I try to put it in the description, but YouTube was like, the description is too long, we can't do it. So we'll just pin it in the comments so you can go ahead and check it out. If you're looking for a logo, you're looking to try and start, Fiverr just has a lot of freelance artists, freelance designers, all of that stuff to help you with whatever you need. So check them out at Fiverr.com. That's Fiverr.com. And again, we'll post the Fiverr link that will get you the services you need and support the brand a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So appreciate Fiverr for looking out and giving us a chance, man.
Hell yeah.
Okay. So, making an executive decision now that we have Ange here, who is here for the GNU chat. So we'll start with that. I know that was going to be our second topic, but we'll go ahead and start with GNU. First of all, let me just ask, are you aware of the situation revolving around this young man who is now gone from this earth?
No. Mind you, I've been kind of off grid, so I'm catching up.
Oh,
what happened here?
How rude of me. How rude of me to not ask you. How was last weekend for you, my guy?
Oh, Wrestlemania Weekend. Oh, I'm still tired, but I just got my voice back. Bro, like, as a wrestling fan, this was the equivalent of dying and going to heaven and getting whatever the fuck you want. Like, I'm good. I'm good.
So they made Mania a whole weekend event, 2 nights, right? Which night was the best for you?
Honestly, it wasn't even WrestleMania. It was the Friday night before. So they had a whole bunch of little promotions around, and the one that I went to was Ring of Honor. Best wrestling show I've ever gone to, bro.
You've been to New Japan shows, man. That Ring of Honor was better than New Japan shows you've seen?
Yes.
Oh. Well, damn.
Yes.
So Ring of Honor put both nights of Mania to shame?
Yes.
Yeah, I jumped in late to you and Frank D's No Gimmicks. So I got to go back and peep that. But yeah, I was watching because with Peacock now you get all them pay-per-views on the house. So I was able to watch, and it seemed like a good time. Like, I know you guys probably talked about it, but what did you think about their grand finale, their main event on night 2, Unification World Heavyweight Championship? What do you think about that match?
I thought it could have been better, honestly. For what it was, I enjoyed it, but I thought it could have been better. I thought it ended a little early, which had me really excited because I thought The Rock was coming out, and I was gonna like be a little kid and scream my lungs out, but that never happened. So I thought it was a good match.
I mean, you got the Stone Cold. You got the Stone Cold popping up on Vince.
Bro, like the kid in me came out this weekend. The kid. I was
hyped in that's when I hit you up because I knew you were there. I wanted you to go live so I can see what that crowd was like. But when they was out there and I heard that glass break, I was like, oh, y'all already know what's finna happen.
While everybody wilding the fuck out.
I want to shout out Vince McMahon's ACL or whatnot. I thought that thing blew up with that his taking the stunner, how he just fell back like that. I was just like, he ain't got them knees from the Attitude Era, Stone Cold. You know, Steve, you gotta go easy on that one.
These 80-year-old knees, bro. You gotta take it easy on Vince.
He collapsed up against them ropes. I was like, ooh, Vince, ooh. Just roll out the ring, bro. Roll on out that ring, bro. Oh man. But your favorite match of the Mania? You like the Ring of Honor, but of the 2 nights of the Mania, which match had you the most hype?
Going in there, I was most hyped for AJ versus Edge, but to me, the best match of Mania was Bianca Belair versus Becky Lynch.
Yes, I concur, man. That I know they had another women's match, night 2, the Fatal 4-Way Tag. Luster for me after watching the Bianca and Becky match. So I don't know. And then I heard Raw wasn't popping after Mania wasn't popping like it usually is. So
Raw is terrible anyway, but
I thought it would get a nice bump, you know, after that. For cats who didn't see the pay-per-view, they would just tune into Raw and try to get a summary of the shenanigans that happened over the weekend. But
well, that's the thing. So like I was so excited. I was so like in the moment of being there that I watched Raw and then I watched it for all of 20 minutes. So I was like, fuck this shit, I'm done.
Oh man. But yeah, so if you want to know all about that, Blak talked about that, him and his homie Frankie D over on No Gimmicks podcast. So
very good podcast.
Now that we got that in the way. Yes, if you're listening, Blak does have an echo. It's because he is in his mansion. He is in one of his 7 rooms over in the west wing of the Kately compound.
It's the room. So it's definitely the room.
Very spacious room. A very spacious room in his mansion there. So that's why you're getting that echo from Blak. But over time, he will decorate it with some stuff, and we'll get squared away with that. But it is just good to have you back on the show, man, because we got some stuff to talk about. So
appreciate it.
First things first. Let's talk about a hell of a send-off. Now, we've all known people who have passed away, and we have all had ceremonies, memorials, celebrations of life, whatever you want to call them.
Yes.
But there is a rapper who I'd never heard of until now, right? A rapper named, he goes by GNU, or Goonew. GNU. So at a nightclub in DC, nightclub name is Bliss, they had GNU's lifeless body propped up at the nightclub while people were having a fucking blast, right? So of course, you know, TMZ's all over this shit because I needed more. I heard about it. I'm just like, I need more information. Like, I feel like there's more to this story than propping a dead dude up in the club. So rapper GNU's family thinks that those criticizing the memorial service for the artist, where his dead body was propped on a stage at a DC nightclub, is no one else's business. Because the service went down exactly how he would have wanted it, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and share this screen because it has some, for those who don't know, we're gonna play a short video so you can get caught the fuck up on what's going on.
If necrophilia isn't your thing, we apologize.
So let me go ahead and take this off and see if this sound will be working right. All right, let's go, TMZ. Let us know what the fuck is going on over here. So this is the body propped up on the stage.
Holding the phone.
That girl looked like she was not there for it. Bro. Bro. So I feel they got the pyrotechnics going on too.
Bada body.
I'm sorry. Look, I'm sorry. This man is passed away. I shouldn't be laughing at this, but I am, because this is for goddamn ridiculous. Okay, it's for goddamn ridiculous. So that's the video that's circulating online, right? So people see this, and of course they're like, these people are goddamn ridiculous, right? So the artist's mother and sister, Patrice and Ariana Morrow, tell TMZ when they first met with the funeral home, Patrice made it clear she didn't want anyone looking down on her son. They wanted him to be propped up on display after seeing other services do something similar. My first question here, what services were doing that similar? Or similar? Like I have yet to go to, and I'm lucky that I have not gone to as many funerals as some have in their lives. But I feel like if I did go to one and it was like that, I would probably stop going to them if this is what people are doing now. But let us hear about the celebration of life. Oh my God, hold on. Before I play the video. They go on to say the crown on his head was the funeral home's idea because he was known as the King of Maryland. His family says he was the life of the party and loved to have fun, so they knew he wouldn't have wanted a somber funeral. Right? And then prior to his death, his sister says her brother made it clear he did not want to be buried in a suit. So let's listen to what the mom and the sister had to say after this ad plays. God damn it. Or is it even? Oh, here we go.
We wanted to give him a party. We didn't want to give him a funeral. That just wasn't setting right with me saying funeral for my son. The type of son that I had, my son loves to have fun. He was the life of the party. So that's why I sent him home that way, having a party.
Our first meeting that we had with the funeral home, my mom made it very clear. She said, I don't want it to be a funeral. It's his last show. I don't want nobody to ever look down on my son. So the funeral home services actually, took it from there.
And helped me with what I wanted to do.
And they brought our idea to life. We didn't say we want him, stand up. We did say we wanted him propped up some way. Because we did see other services that it was done that way. So we liked it, and that's what we wanted.
Yeah, so when she did it, and I told her I liked it, and we went with our theme that we was going to do, the club party scene, that's what I wanted to do. And the King crown, she did that for me because she said he's the King of Maryland, right? You said your son the King of Maryland, so that's why we put the crown on him, because he's the King of Maryland. And he had fans that love him. If you had to be there, it was a beautiful celebration.
My brother didn't go to church. So that would be unlikely and very fake and phony for us to go and put my brother in a casket.
In a suit.
And listening to gospel music in a suit. My brother told me he didn't want to be in no suit. Exactly what he had on and Murray, that's
loved Murray.
That's what my brother liked.
Yeah, Murray down from the top to the bottom, all the Murray.
So we dressed my brother how he liked. He looked exactly how he was, literally, if he was here and breathing. And we lived and we partied for him on that day, how my brother would have wanted. Everything we did was not just for my mother, but it was how my brother would have wanted.
All right. Blak, the floor is yours. Welcome back, my guy.
Well, this is a hell of a way to bring me back, bro. Holy
First
shit.
of all, let's get to this comment here. Ange says it looks like he was hanging, and 100%. Like they
put meat hooks in that boy.
I don't know how you prop up a grown ass man who is limp like dead, to prop him up like that through the whole night. Well, your thoughts. Go ahead. The floor is yours right now. Let me hear your thoughts.
Honestly, I'm not mad at the shit. I'm really not. Low key. I might want some shit like this, bro. Like, my whole thing is when I die, I'm not gonna give a fuck. I ain't gonna be here to give a fuck. Naturally, I want to be cremated. But seeing this,
okay,
prop me up at a table, put some dominoes around me. All you motherfuckers come around, play a game of domino. Y'all gotta play a domino. I kind of like it.
You ain't gonna make any moves. You not
I
gonna
don't give a
just gonna be there holding the big six. The game can't start because you got big six and you dead.
My one rule for this game is I win. And y'all gotta find a way for me to win.
Bro, describe your funeral to me, man. Is it gonna be at your house? Like where's this domino game gonna be set up at?
Yeah, it's gonna be at my house. In the backyard.
Your mansion?
Yeah, it's gonna be a grill. Somebody gonna be grilling and shit. And it'll be the domino table. And me propped up at that bitch. I want that.
And says bye.
I'm not. Hey, listen. This is the exact level.
You think your kids? You think your kids? Con, all them gonna be cool with you? Just this how you going?
Yeah, and it'll scare the shit out of them. I like this idea because, like, you gotta sit me out that bitch all night. So when y'all go to bed and shit, y'all just see me sitting in the backyard with the domino table. Dude, I want this shit. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Shout out to Brian. He's in here. He says, "Bro, let me lay at the mortuary until y'all ready for me to go in the ground."
This is
man,
the exact level of
just
ratchetness.
give me some fire ass Louisiana pallbearers, a go-go band second line, celebrate me like that.
Bro, just this is the level of ratchetness that I probably will want for my funeral. I don't like funerals, bro, but if I was to have one, I ain't mad at them for that shit, bro. I really ain't.
You know why I'm mad? Because that's got to violate some kind of health code, my guy. As the nightclub owner, how did you greenlight this? How did you greenlight? Go ahead and bring that body up in here.
Go ahead and prop it up, dog.
We're going to prop it up here.
Prop it
DJ
up right
comes
there,
through, he'd be like, yeah, your set's going to be right next to the dead body. You know, DJ's just like, all right. Pyrotechnics do come in, they just like, yeah, set it up next to the dead body. Like, nobody in here was like,
what if this nigga falls,
the fuck?
bro? Yeah, right. What if
Oh, my God. That's what, that go back to what Ann said, like the whole, he had to be on a hook or something. Because they had to do something to make sure, 100% guarantee this dude don't fall in the middle of this whole thing. Because it's going to be a thud. Because he ain't going to break he going to brace himself. It's a thump.
like,
get this nigga off of me.
like, you know whoever playing that set is scared as shit, bro. Because you know how they had the fans in the club and what that shit blowing his hair and it look like he's moving it, bro. I'd be scared as fuck.
I want to put this back up here. Because this girl here looked like she was not here for none of that shit.
She wasn't there for the shit.
She wasn't here for that shit. People like, look at this dude here.
I swear to God, this nigga move, bro. I swear to God.
Yeah, like,
this nigga start walking, bro. I'm out.
This This motherfucker moved one hand. I'm out this bitch, man. I've seen too
And
many
he was
Resident
holding the
Evils
phone,
messing
too.
around.
Like,
What?
what if people? Yeah, he was holding the phone. Go back to the body.
Hold up.
Man, I miss my dog.
Dude right here. These cats in the front row, like, what did I sign up for? Let me see if I can get back to this dude. This is the most outlandish. Oh my god.
Look, phone.
Right there.
Nigga holding the phone, bro.
Bro, look at this. Come on, man.
You know about 20 people called that shit.
Come on, bro. You think he still had service?
Yeah, that chip's still in there.
You think he still had service? Bro, this is the most ridiculous thing I've seen in my life. Literally. I can't. You want to see a dead body? Actually, I do. I have tickets to the
my dog
final
is-
show, the grand finale for GNU.
The fumes.
So I'm gonna be up in there. The fume. I can't, bro.
This is the perfect amount of
Like-
ratchetness. This is like peak
and-
ratchetness. I love it.
Angela said it right. Angela was like, look, like you could agree with their perspective. I don't want nobody looking down, no church, no gospel music and all that. But then she was like, but having him on that stage melting. Fam. So another thing. Another thing. Kenpachi was like, got the Weekend at Bernie vibes going.
Hell yeah.
Son, how long has this dude been dead up until this point?
At least a
Like,
week.
does that even fucking matter?
At least a week.
Jackie comes in talking about what in the sorcery. Bro, I'm look. Like,
At least a week.
that looks like when motherfuckers go hunting and they kill a bear, then they get it stuffed in. What's that shit called? He died in March?
Hold on. When was this funeral?
When did TMZ just posted this shit on the 6th. So I don't know.
Oh,
if
he
they
been
just
sitting there for a minute.
late to this. This went down this Sunday. This past Sunday, this happened. The club apologized for what went down and claimed they had no idea his body would be on display.
You a motherfucking lie. You lying.
And they say that the show got mixed reviews from the crowd. So maybe
bet
the
it
crowd did not know. Maybe the crowd thought it was going to be a celebration of life, like they just going to play his music and do a lot of things dedicated to him. And you talking about this comment? I wonder who was drunk enough to dance with him before the night was over. Like one of his exes probably jumped up on there. It was just like, you know, one last
One
twerk
of the
for the
baby
boy.
mamas.
You
I
know what I'm
love you,
saying?
baby. I love you.
One last twerk for the God, the King of Maryland, the King of Merlin.
Twerking and crying.
So
Lord
here's my
Jesus.
thing. He died, and you're like, this is what we're gonna do. How is that body prepared? Is it? I know embalming fluid goes in, but like, bro.
Yeah,
How
they got to
did the
drain all
funeral
his
home-
blood out and all that shit.
Stop. Well, and he just
Yeah.
hanging there.
Yeah, he just
I
there.
bet
It's-
after he died, he was looking down on that shit like, oh man, this ain't it. I fucked up. I should have told him. Just cremate me and have a party for me. I don't
Yeah,
need to.
right.
This is. They fucked around and saw Coming to America 2, where James Earl
I'm going
Jones
to die now.
had the whole concert and died in real time on the stage or whatnot. They saw that and they were just like, that's what we doing for our boy GNU. GNU. And they did.
GNU.
And I wish I could read some of these mixed reviews. Angela did the
That's
research
too
for
much.
us. He died March
Thank you.
18th.
That's too much.
March 18th.
Y'all got 24 hours, bro. Y'all got 24 hours to decide what the fuck to do with my body. Or I'm haunting everybody.
Bro, that's 2.5 weeks of dead.
Yeah.
And they were just like, boom, this how we gonna say, like,
Man, we'll wait.
bro. So first, here's where I'm at. How the club gonna be like we ain't know? Like a whole hearse ain't pull up to the club? Like, was he in the back of a limo? You know what I'm saying? Like, how y'all ain't know a dead body up in here? How you don't know a dead body is up in the club? Like, is the staff not there the night before, like helping you prepare for this big event? And you got this tarp on the stage. You got this tarp on the stage. Like, don't take that off yet. Why not? Just don't take that off. Just set everything up. Don't take this shit off.
Bro,
and then they get out there and be like, and a special guest, Gnu, and they take that tarp off, and he just sitting there like this. I gotta go, dog. I gotta go. I got to go. You can't look. Oh my god. Dead.
You know it was hot in that bitch. You know it was hot in there. And they
Amari
had
everything. You heard his mom? Amari everything. We ain't no suit. Amari everything. Bro, let me put the screen back up.
Bro, I bet it smelled like all kinds of ass.
The unmitigated gall to do that. Bro, you talk about haunting. You talking about? I feel like I need to go in there now and tell Apple what my funeral finna be.
Yeah,
and make her sign a goddamn contract. Make her sign a contract. But I swear to God, if you deviate from anything on here, I'm haunting everybody you love, near and dear. I'm gonna go to Philippines and haunt them. I ain't even met them yet. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that. You know what I'm saying? So I need to, first of all, I can't wait for the club owner to come out and making a, like, I need to see him or her talk about how they got bamboozled into being a bootleg coming to America too. Because this is, and mixed reviews, you can see the people who left the mixed reviews. Everybody in that front
The people there. Yeah.
She loving it. She having a good old time.
If you get drunk enough, I mean, you just gonna forget you at a funeral.
Nah, homie. I don't. Look at this. They. Ooh. Turn up. She turn it up. They all got cameras. They probably all sharing this shit. Look at him. He like, I swear to God, this motherfucker. Look
at her.
I want to get these motherfuckers.
Lord, girl, you ain't gonna believe this shit.
Girl, you ain't gonna know where I'm at.
Just unbelievable.
Everybody in there, nigga.
Look at my Snapchat. Go look at my Snapchat.
I'm about to FaceTime you. Answer. Nigga, I'm about to FaceTime you. Answer it. You need to see this shit here. So this brings me to, you already talked about what you wanted for you. I just can't. You ain't gonna do this to me.
No, really, what I want.
I ain't the most person either, but God,
I don't want a funeral. If you didn't give me my fucking flowers while I'm living, don't wait till I'm dead. I'm gone, bro. Like, I'm gone. I ain't gonna give a shit what you got to say at that point. Don't sing no songs. Put me in the fucking ground, bro. Just do either burn me or put me in the ground.
Just have a guest list, like only these motherfuckers can come through.
Yeah.
Because they gave a fuck about me. I don't need everybody else coming through. And that'll be that.
Yeah. I know who they are too, so that guest list gonna be small.
I want to know these other funerals they've been at where they're just like, because we've seen things similar to this. I don't know if I want to dare let my FBI agent who's monitoring my Google searches know that I'm looking into stuff like this. But this piqued my interest. I'm just like, how common are services like this? Because we've seen some similar to this there were things similar. Like, oh shit, I ain't never seen nothing like that. What up, Sean? Sean, the lady in the building, checking in and whatnot.
What's good, Sean?
Google it. I've seen this at least 12 times.
I've seen they had a Puerto Rican dude that they did this with. Like he died and it was at his house though.
Bro, I'd rather they get them dancing pallbearers from Africa to come do my shit.
Yeah, twirl me the fuck around, bro. Like,
you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get them to come and go viral at my funeral. Not like
hell
this.
yeah. Come grab my
and I want them to sing
my coffin and do the guada guada with that bitch on your shoulders, bro. Like
I want them to sing who's on my mic? There you go. I want them to sing the first string, the starters of the African, because I've seen a video where they had like the second string cats get in there and they dropped the they dropped the coffin trying to do them dance moves and shit. Like,
right,
you gotta hire the first string, the OGs, the originals.
Yeah,
I want the Western Conference All-Stars of dancing pallbearers to carry my casket. You know what I'm saying? I need that MRK SX plan too. Shaku shaku, step step, guada guada, step step. I need them twirling my shit. You playing 40-Year-Old Rapper Volume 3.
Oh yeah.
You playing that Timo and Mark Socks. Let it ride through. I don't wanna lose your loving. All of that. But so let's go from one case of shenanigans to another.
Let's go.
So also what's happening in the news today is a former Yale University administration employee ended up getting busted for stealing $40 million from the school to live lavishly. And I know what you're thinking, everybody. Like, how did...
Wait. How much?
$40 million from Yale University over the course of years, my guy. Years. And was pretty slick with how she was doing it. So a former Yale University administrative employee pleaded guilty to defrauding the school of more than $40 million by reselling electronics purchased with school funds. According to the Department of Justice press release, Jamie Patrone Codrington, the former director of finance and lead administrator of Yale Medical School's Department of Emergency Medicine, stole the money over 8 years. So that's an average of taking $5 million a year from the university.
Jesus.
She used the funds for various personal expenses, including expensive cars, real estate, and travel, including 3 Connecticut properties she owned or co-owned. Right? Everybody's asking how she did this, right?
Yeah.
So to keep Yale supervisors at bay, Jamie falsified forms. She explained in emails that the purchases were for Yale Medical School needs and broke them up so they would fall under the $10,000 threshold. Because once they are, if they're under $10,000, she can approve them herself and not need additional people to approve it, right? So the out-of-state business that she was having these delivered to would resell the items to customers and paid her by wiring funds into an account for her LLC, Massive Entertainment, which she is a principal owner of. The former Yale administrator pleaded guilty to 1 count of wire fraud, which carries a maximum 20-year sentence, and 1 count of false tax returns, which carries a maximum of 3-year sentence. So she'll be sentenced in June. As a part of the plea agreement, Patron will forfeit $560,000 in cash that was seized from her LLC bank account, a 2014 Mercedes-Benz G550, a 2017 Land Rover a 2015 Cadillac Escalade Premium, a 2020 Benz Model E40A, a 2016 Cadillac Escalade, and a 2018 Dodge Charger. And she'll be forced to liquidate the 3 properties she owns or co-owns.
3.
So, let me show you a picture of the individual, because that's what we do here. This is the person who did that, right here. And there's her boo. Low key, I don't know if he's watching, but I saw this. I was like, what's Hip Hop Chief doing up here? With his cool ass. What's Chief, what you doing up here? But
oh shit.
look at this. So that begs the question. Here's what I gotta ask you, my guy. How much is too much? Right? So you got a good thing going here. You've been taking money, making money, doing this on the slide. When do you call it quits? When do you call it quits? When are you like, I gotta get out? I'm ahead. I gotta get out. Like, do you keep going because so far nobody caught you? You know what I'm saying? Like, is that what you do? How much is too much?
You gotta quit when you get away with it the first time, bro. Like, if you
after
like,
the first 10,000, you're like, bro, I can't do it.
I'm good. Yeah, I'm gonna use this shit to pay some bills, and then I ain't gonna do this shit no more. But goddamn, bro, like, she fell in love with the lifestyle. She had to.
Gonna stop? You really just gonna stop like that?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
I don't know.
Like, my mind frame when I do fucked up shit, it's like I got away with it. I don't need to do it no more.
So here's my thing. I'm like, first of all, let me just be clear with all y'all. I am not the dude who is out there just looking to do crime, right? The chances of me even attempting to do anything like this would probably be 0%, because with my luck, they gonna catch me right off rip, right? And the last thing I need is for somebody to come up to me and be like, you owe us $10,000 plus you going to jail for 20 years, right? I'm already 40 something. Like, I can't. You taking away the best parts of my life right now. Second, 8 years, like at year 3, you weren't like, I'm good. Cause that's 15 million right there. You're averaging 5 million a year stealing from this school. And I looked up, cause like normally you would look, you'd be like, fam, how is this school not noticing $40 million being taken from under their nose, right? Like, how does the school not see this? You know why the school doesn't see this? You know what the annual endowment to Yale University is? $42 billion, my guy. This school makes $42 billion a year. So doing the math, this woman, $40 million is 1% of what that school makes in a year.
Yeah, they ain't gonna know shit.
My thing is like, how did they find out she was taking this money? I haven't found.
Somebody had to have caught that shit.
Who?
An accounting student. That's the only person that's gonna catch.
But
you.
how? Like, she was doing it.
Like, and it was probably like some freak shit too. Like, this y'all homework. Balance the school's books. You know what I mean? Like, this is like a graduation project. Balance the school's books. Find the discrepancy. There will be none. You know what I mean? And then somebody's like, "Oh shit, there's $40 million missing." Bullshit.
Somebody's senior project.
Yeah.
Somebody's senior project. Balance the school's books and you graduate. All right. Oh man, bro. Like she took trips overseas. Like it's saying she took trips, stayed in high-end hotels overseas, room service, first class, all of this stuff. So that money was being blown.
Living a life.
Money
Yeah.
to blow. The fact that she only had the $560,000 in her offshore LLC account or whatnot, that money was being spent. My thing is, here's what it is. Like, future criminals, potential criminals who are listening to the podcast, I want to first say, don't be a criminal, right? Let me just put that up front. DFPN and the Smoke Pit do not condone the actions made by Jamie Patron Cardigan, whatever her name is, right? We don't condone it. However,
She fucked up. Don't be like
if
her.
you stealing this money on the low and you know what your annual salary is, you have to keep the facade that you are living within this salary, right? You can't be on Instagram doing this. You can't be posting this lifestyle when you have coworkers who have the same job and same pay as you, knowing that this is not possible, right? Knowing that it's not possible at all. So I feel like after a while, one of the employees, like one of the new ones came in or something, was just like, yo, how the fuck you doing this? Her husband got to be working or something. Like her husband got a hell of a job, right? Running whatever business, entertainment business they're running. And then they had like a work function and somebody asked her husband, yo, man, what do you do for a living? He'd be like, nah, man, I just chill. Oh, so you don't work? Nah, man, I just be at the house. Oh, you don't say. And then that probably started the whole thing.
Yep. It was like the house hunters. You know what I mean? Like, what do you do? I'm a secretary for Yale. What do you do? I knit in the backyard. What's your budget? $40 million.
But that's the worst part about that show, man. Like when the real estate agent asks, what's your budget? They be like, 5.5 million.
Yeah.
What the fuck is it that y'all do? Like, what the fuck is it that y'all do? Because this VA loan gonna be like, nigga, we ain't got that.
Player. What y'all trying to do
What's
over
your
here?
budget? I'll tell you what my budget is when you turn these cameras off. Because y'all ain't about to be laughing at me. Willie and Apple are looking for a house in the Yorktown region. What's your budget? Hey, cut these cameras off, man. I'm done with this shit. Like, y'all ain't about to be having me out here looking broke after y'all just had this baker and this teacher talk about they budget $5 million. You
For
wild,
real.
bro. You ain't about to play me. Thank me for my service out here, my guy. But I mean, why don't people be smarter when they doing stuff like this, man? Like,
Pride.
how is that pride? You ain't working hard for this shit. Like, you just trying to flex on somebody at this point. And like, nobody, you won. Like, after 1 year and you got $5 million from the school and ain't nobody looking at you wrong, I would have been like, we good.
Done.
Low key, if
need
I
to
would have
find
hit 1
another
million,
job.
I would have been like, I don't even know how I got this 1 million, but I'm gonna stop.
Yeah.
Before
I
they
need to
start.
find another job. This shit ain't working for me. Because I'm going to go to jail if I keep
What,
going.
being able to steal? The temptation to steal money? I gotta go because they just letting me steal.
Security's all fucked up.
I'm gonna be too tempted. I'm gonna be tempted as fuck to keep stealing. 8 years? 8 years. The school didn't even know about this. $40 million. Bro. I can't. Bro, I'm like, you watch The Wire. Like, it is a shame that a fictional show about drug dealers who are making money is more realistic, because these cats is like who's the dude from The Wire? What's his name? Barksdale?
Yeah,
Avon
Avon.
Barksdale?
Yeah.
He was making money. That motherfucker couldn't buy no cars. Like, he couldn't buy no houses.
No.
He couldn't really flaunt it. You know what I'm saying? Because cops was looking for him. Like, he knew the minute he did something that looked out of character, bro, he's done.
Yeah,
he's done. So why is it that a fictional show has more? I'm gonna tell you like this. Do you think she kept doing it because her dude was like, keep doing it?
Probably.
Does he look like the type to be like, hey, you could get some more?
Yeah.
You can get some more. Me and my boys want to take a trip. Just steal a couple more.
You
Go ahead, bro.
You know what I'm saying. You know.
Go ahead. Nah, say it. Say it. We missed you, man. Speak your piece.
Bro was hitting up with that hammer, bro, and was like, hey, man. Babe. I know you can do it. Make this trip happen. We can go on vacation. Vacation cheeks, bro. Changes everything. And she was probably like, okay, baby.
He was the fastest basketball.
Them vacation cheeks, bro.
Really good dick be making people whack up, bro.
Man, for real.
Like, I would assume she had some sense. Like, she was like, bro, babe, we can't do this anymore. He's like, what are you talking about?
Man,
They don't even know. It's a drop in the bucket to them. It's a drop in the bucket, babe. Come on now. Let's do this. We deserve something nice. Like,
Don't we?
After the first nice house, stop. Just stop. You don't need to be a slumlord. You don't need to buy properties all over Connecticut and shit. House in Miami. What else? All these. First of all the things you're buying, why is one of the things that they are repossessing a Dodge Charger? Like, bro,
Just
there's
throw the
people
car
at the
away.
dorms here at the base.
Yeah.
With
Throw
this
the
car,
car
man.
away. Throw the car.
A Dodge Charger. That's the most embarrassing thing. Where's all your cars at? In the
I
garage.
just got the
And they
Charger.
open it. It's like a 2013 Dodge Charger. And they're like, the fuck?
Please, no, not the Charger. No, we taking this shit too.
Yep. Selling it on the lemon lot. It's about to be at somebody's dorm room next week.
Somebody, Mudimbi about to escort somebody to that bitch.
We got an airman right here ready for a Charger. Give it to him. Oh my God, bro. But yeah, you're just like, the med department needs these iPads, these tablets, these laptops, go ahead and buy it. You have the okay up to 10,000. Anything more than that, we got to know about it. It's got to be the dude. It's got to be the dude. You got the whole LLC of the entertainment thing. It's a dude. I'm sorry, Jamie. You hooked up with a scandalous ass dude. Angela says she opened up her own Best Buy.
She did.
Damn near shit.
She did.
Oh man.
She used the employee code to get that shit too. That's fucked up.
But like, when you look at it, like, I didn't know. Like, I would have been like, how is the school not knowing they missing $40 over the span of 5 years or 8 years? So I get $5 million a year. Like, how does the school not know that? And then I look at the money they usually deal with in a year, $42 billion. I'm just like, well, I mean, that's nothing to them. That's like,
Yeah, no.
to them, that's the equivalent of like when your mom used to tell you to go to the store to get something and she give you like a 20 and you buy something, it's like 16 and something, and you keep the change and she don't ask for it back or something like that. You know what I'm saying? It's like that. And you thinking it's a lot of money. You're like, shit, she didn't even ask for this $3 and change. That's what that was like.
Wow. cool. You just wait. I kept the change from this motherfucker.
I'm gonna be in all the vending machines. 2 bags of chips.
Hell yeah. Give me that 0 bar.
Bro, I don't. Stuff like this make me mad because I'm like, you could have got away with it. You could have got away with it. Could have easily got away with this shit, but nah. You out here trying to live the life, bro, and posting about it. Like, you got to keep that shit off the IG, bro.
Facts.
You got to keep that off the social media. You know what I'm saying? Because every people you work with be like, bro, I'm in this fucking $400,000 house trying to make ends meet. We got the same job, lady. Unless her thing was like, my husband doing this shit. My husband working. Apparently. Then they fucked around and asked him. You know, he had a couple of drinks. Hey, man, so what is it that you do? Shit, you want to really know how we getting this money? He thought he was cool with these cats. He saw a brother that with a Yale shirt on. He was like, oh, he's down.
What's up? What they do?
Boy, if you don't leave Chief alone. You know, I run a little podcast and whatnot. You know, I got what they do. Oh man, bro, I don't know. I mean, she gonna be in jail for a minute. I don't see how she get out of this. He need to go right with her ass. But I don't know. If you wearing a, what is that? Gucci.
That's a Gucci hat.
With the Gucci hat, like, bro, you doing too much, man. At that point, you know what I'm saying? You doing too much at that point. Man, look, the internet was like, man, get out of here.
Y'all doing too much.
Y'all doing too much for that. Oh man, but bro, that is like, when would enough be enough? I think like the minute I hit a million, because I had never seen a million before. Like, if I would have made it to a million, I would have soft.
That's it. Yeah, that's
soft
it.
quit. Like, I'm done. We put this in savings. Let this shit marinate. Put this in a Roth IRA or something. Let that shit marinate. We good for life.
Hell yeah.
We good for life. Second, like, how the IRS ain't know about this shit? Like, I don't know about tax evasion. Like, I don't want to know how to evade because I don't want to be tempted to do it.
I can tell you.
But I'm just like, don't.
No, I can tell you how she got away with it.
Nope. Oh, how she got away with it?
She put all that shit in the LLC, and if she was really smart, she had a trust fund. So the trust fund is covered by the LLC. No. Rich people do this shit all the time, bro.
I do this shit like I don't have headphones.
No, but rich people do this shit all the time. That's how they don't pay taxes. So you have a LLC, and you put all your shit into the LLC. So if she's taking money and she's buying that shit, she's buying it with the LLC. That's why it doesn't come back to her name.
Well, they know about it now. And they're looking at her like, run this shit. But at the end of the day, it goes back to a running joke we have. You sitting in a courtroom, and the judge is like, you got to pay back this $40 billion. I ain't got it. I ain't got it. I got a couple houses I could give back. I got a charger in the garage.
Can I get the charger so I can... Let me push this charger real quick. See what I can get for it.
The flights, the hotels, the food, the trips.
I can't get no refunds on that.
They need to come up with that shit from MIB, Men in Black. Just take her memories away. Like, you ain't even gonna be able to remember these trips and shit. They don't belong to you. You got no memories of having a good time with our money. Fuck out of here. Oh man. But let's get into this this last bit. So, somebody posted in the group the very beautiful, very lovely Paula Patton was
This hurt my heart, bro.
the very beautiful, very lovely, very capable Paula Patton was showing the world her fried chicken recipe. Blak, for those who haven't seen it, you want to give them a quick synopsis of how that cooking tutorial went?
It was a mess.
Why? Frying chicken should be easy, right? What did she do that turned you off from the chicken, bro?
Everything about it was a mess. Let me
Go ahead.
I crushed so hard on Paula Patton. Like so hard. In my eyes, I had this vision of what it would look like if I met her. Now I have a different vision because of this video. This
Look at this.
This ain't right.
yes, she was in Idlewild with Percival Jr. Bro, this shit hurt.
My heart was hurt when she died, bro. I was like, no. Percival was gonna run away with you and make
Yeah,
dope
Percival.
music. Now he
You
don't
right.
make no music. All right, let me play the cooking video for y'all if y'all haven't seen it.
I can't watch. I can't put myself through this.
You can. You'll be all right. Video starts in 3, 2, 1. Oh, it's not the video. You're making us watch this? Oh no, we ain't doing that. Not today. You know what? Let me just go to the group and find it. But anyway, so you see her bread in the chicken and all that good stuff, right? You see her doing it, and then all of a sudden you're like, well, obviously the seasoning is in the breading, right?
Right.
You put it in the bag, you shook it. The seasoning is in there, right, Paula? That's what everybody would think. But then she proceeds to put the chicken into the grease, and then
Oh no, baby, what is you doing?
shows us the 3 spices that she uses for the chicken. One of them being Lowry's, and just starts sprinkling the grease with the Lowry seasoning salt. And then just sprinkles it directly on the chicken and brags about, look at the orange coloring on this chicken. And she's rotating the chicken and everything. She takes it off, puts it on the thing, cuts it open, and she's like, abracadabra, this is my chicken recipe. So the internet, being the very predictable and constant force of letting your ass know you fucked up that it is, proceeded to roast her, saying that she didn't know what she was doing. Ladies and gentlemen, Paula Patton is back to make light of the chicken video, and let us hear what Miss Patton has to say.
Everybody's got their own way of making things, and I'll take suggestions. I make a new kind of fried chicken.
Paula Patton is laughing off the backlash to her fried chicken. The actress addresses the criticism in an Instagram video days after going viral for sharing her mom's special recipe.
That's
At least she watched it.
Mom made it. So at this point, when I first saw the video, I saw this point. where you're putting the chicken into the breading to shake it up, to bread the chicken.
Yeah.
I'm just like, this looks normal. And then you just let it ride.
Recipe.
All right. So I start to dust it with the Lari salt, right? Each chicken gets enough, maybe a little too much because I like it a little salty.
She thought she's a little too much because I like it salty. Salty ass chicken. What did you do?
I am thoroughly shocked that this grease did not fucking pop up and
However, Paula isn't letting
pepper spray her.
Get her down. She happily clears up the confusion while on vacation in Mexico.
I just wanted to respond and say, listen, I get it. It might look crazy. It is the way we do it. My mom taught me. It is my mom's recipe. I do believe in washing the chicken, and maybe the way the video was edited, it looks like I don't wash it long enough, but I definitely do because I feed it to my son. And I fed it to his whole school. That batch I made it for his school.
And
So the whole school had to go through this?
new suggestions.
It's all good because everybody's got their own way of making things, and I'll take suggestions. I make a new kind of fried chicken, but I'm gonna always make my mom's chicken the way that she did it. We put the seasoning in the oil and all that. It's just the way we do it, but that's all good. I just wanted to send everybody love. I appreciate the comments and the room for improvement, and to know that this is just old family recipe. That's how we do it.
So now that you've heard her side of the story, Blak, are you cutting her slack? Is she back in good graces?
No.
Because that's how she been doing it her whole life.
No.
That's all she knew.
No.
Why not?
No.
Why not? I mean, if the chicken reaches the appropriate internal temperature, my guy, it's good to eat, right? She ain't killing nobody. Ain't no salmonella. Should be good, right?
She washed it. I'll give her that. That's all she gets from me.
Now, are you willing to try this? Try
No.
making chicken this way and eating it for the podcast.
No.
You had mustard on watermelon.
No and no.
Come on, man. This is I'm guaranteeing you that probably tastes better than that mustard watermelon you ate, man.
Why do you do this to me? No, I'm not doing that.
Cause Joanna ain't here to
You
make
see that you see this old oil of melanin on me? It won't let me do that.
Bro, I'm curious. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna make it, but I'm curious as to how it tastes. Seasoning the grease, or the oil as she called it. And then directly putting Lowry's on top of the breading instead of mixing it in with the bread. It's a new way. Like she said, it's a new way to do it. It's a new way. It's a new way. You know,
The
I make a
only
new
way
type
I'll
of
do
fried
this
chicken.
is if E. Smitty from Real Food talks me through this process. And if he says it's wrong, I'm not eating it.
Well, because he make it the old-fashioned way. This the 2022 way to make the chicken, bro.
No.
He making it the old way, man.
They're pegging people
so-
out here in 2022. I'm not eating fried chicken the way it's made in 2022.
Paula Patton is 3008. You 2000 and late. The words of the Black Eyed Peas. She is on the next level. The evolution of chicken frying. She's there. She wants us to level up to be there. And you fighting the evolution of frying chicken, my guy.
Fighting till the end. Fighting till the end.
Oh, man. So I guess she can't come to the cookout, huh?
No.
Paula can't come to the cookout.
Because if that's the way you make fried chicken, I would be devastated to see the way you make potato salad. It's a no for me.
I was shocked and appalled. However, when that was posted in the group, people were just all like, ew, blah, blah. And I'm just like, I mean, if it's cooked through and somebody brought it, was like, just try it, I'd take a bite. Because, I mean, I have had worse fried chicken, I would assume.
I have, yeah. You're right.
I've gotten some shit AFC and bit into it, and I was just like, this ain't even cooked right, you know? AFC just be slinging out some chicken. I'm just like, 13 herbs and spices. This ain't it. Like, everybody's had something worse, man.
You're right. I'd try it, but the culture in me would hate myself.
I'm not preparing it. I would try it if somebody else prepared it. I feel as if I were to try to prepare it in the manner she did, my ancestors will.
Fuck is you doing?
I'll be surrounded by them like Star Wars, and they had like Force ghosts, just looking at me and shit. The fuck, Grandma? What the? Boy, I know you not finna oil the boy if you don't move. And I'm gonna just walk out the kitchen and they all gonna start cooking.
Girl, did you see him trying to do that?
Get your ass up out this kitchen. Get your ass up out this kitchen. Barbara, get your son. Barbara, get your son.
Edna, did you
your
see this boy?
Your grandson over there acting up.
Yeah. Did you see this boy, Edna? Had the nerve.
Daisy May, if you don't get your grandson out of this kitchen, seasoning the oil.
That boy was throwing all tight. That boy put Tony Chachere's in the oil. Popping and he pepper sprayed the whole house.
Daisy over there trying to fry chicken in avocado oil. Daisy May, what is your grandson doing over there? He done mixed avocado and coconut oil. Talk about he frying chicken. Barbara Jean, get your son, Barbara Jean.
Told y'all to keep that boy away from Hollywood. I told y'all. This is what happened.
Get him a little podcast. He don't know how to act no more, huh? I told him he should have never left South Carolina. Now look at him. Went in the Air Force and they got him doing all this crazy stuff. All these ghosts doing in here. What the? Move! Shit just started floating in the kitchen by itself.
Yeah.
Get your ass out this kitchen. Go sit down somewhere. We'll call you when it's ready.
Mm-hmm. Watch cartoons.
Apple come in there. Apple come in there like, the fuck is going on in this kitchen? They'll sit there, let us know when dinner ready.
6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot. Huh?
They say the kids got to eat first, though, so then we fix our plates after the kids. So that's the rule. So
let them babies eat.
They'll let us know when it's our turn to eat.
Let them babies eat.
Fix a plate for them babies over there. Like he's 20. He's fixing a plate. All right.
He ain't a baby no more. Fuck him.
Oh, man. The culture. Oh, man. All right. So, yeah, that's our big 3 topics, man. What else did you want to hit on tonight, man? Your first time back. I know some things on your mind.
Yeah. Have you watched Halo yet?
I refuse to.
Why?
Bro, Chief took his helmet off.
Okay. I can get that. But it's not a bad show. You should watch it.
No. And
Pitmaster Joshua Coley has requested that you watch it.
I can't. And it's because I don't want to ruin the show because I'm going to watch it. I already know how I feel about it, and I don't want to watch it and come on here and speak ill about it if other people are enjoying the show. You know what I'm saying?
This is exactly what I told him.
Took the armor off too? Oh,
mm-hmm. Actually, but in the grand scheme of things, bro,
and he's Sabretooth's brother. And I know it's not canon.
No, it's not.
What do you mean naked? Master Chief was out there with his thing out?
He was a blur.
Master Chief just out there with his thing out, huh? Okay. Yeah.
Halo's, it's different, bro. You gotta watch it.
No. What? You want me to? Because he naked, I gotta watch it.
No, not
naked
for that.
Master Chief running around and shit.
Not for that, but I'm saying it's different.
Deontay, like, we seen ass.
We seen ass. We seen some ass.
I don't know. You know what? Maybe when the whole season is over, I'll tap in because, you know, Paramount Plus gives you like a month free, and I ain't trying to pay for another streaming thing because I don't know what else they got that I would be interested in watching.
They got a bunch of shit on Paramount Plus, actually.
What all they got on there?
They got a whole bunch of shit, bro. I can't name all of it, but I'm gonna watch a lot of it. It's better than Peacock.
What? The Peacock got The Office, my guy. That's all I need. Office, Parks and Rec. I'm good. And they got the WWE shit. I'm trying to catch up, bro. I'm trying to catch up and be in the know. So when I watch y'all's podcast, I'm just not in receive mode only. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you.
Yep. See, look, Fountain know what the fuck's up. Peacock got WWE. I'm watching that.
Shout out to Fountain
thing,
too.
Evil.
Fountain was there with me at WrestleMania.
Did y'all know y'all was sitting that close together?
Yeah, I invited him. I had an extra ticket.
Oh, that's dope. Oh shit, that's what's up, man. I'm glad y'all had fun, man.
Yeah, he happened to be in town, and I had an extra ticket, so I was like, man, just fucking roll with me, bro. Like, you the only person I know out here that likes wrestling like I do, so just fucking come with me, bro. And it was fun too. I had a blast.
That's what's up. So yeah, like when the season is over, I might binge it, give it a shot. I know it's not canon. It doesn't, you know, it's not in tune with any of the games, any of the books or anything. It's like its whole thing, which is what a lot of people have been saying, in a lot of the Halo groups that I'm in. But I'm just like, the biggest thing that Halo is, I'm just like, because you know what Chief looks like in your mind, because you read the books, you know what he is, all of that stuff. So in your mind, you're imagining what he looks like. And then the first episode, my guy, you just, you know, oh shit, you look like Sabretooth.
What I will say is he's not far off from what I pictured in my head. He's not far off from that. But he's a younger Master Chief in the show.
What's his voice like? Did they at least, like, when he's in the suit, have him sound like Master Chief? Because the voice is iconic too, bro.
The voice is iconic. No, he doesn't sound like Master Chief. But Cortana is spot the fuck on.
Nobody give a fuck about Cortana. Her crazy
Blasphemy
ass.
you speak.
Her crazy ass.
She's not crazy yet. In the show.
Well, probably not in the series. But in the game, she done lost her shit. She's trying to calm her ass down. Oh man.
But yeah, this is
so yeah.
show, man.
Speaking of Halo, because I don't think we ever talked about Halo Infinite. Now that the campaign was out, because like when it first came out, we was talking multiplayer and shit. Campaign's out. I'm assuming you finished it.
Oh yeah.
How you feel about the direction they take in Halo, the game?
I like that it felt like I was playing the old school Halo, but there was so many different elements in the game that they dropped I like it, honestly. I do.
How do you feel about the AI, or as I called her, Cortana Part 2? I just wanted a different personality for the AI, because it was too much Cortana going on there. You know, and when it gets to the end of the game, and this is spoiler alert for anybody who hasn't beat it, or what like, I don't know what you have been doing if you had access to Halo Infinite and have not beat it. I'm sorry. But at the end, it's like, give me a name, and then it pauses. Like, do you think he's gonna call her Cortana?
Yeah.
I don't like that, man. Like, I wanted a different. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's so many other AIs. Like the AI for what is it? Fall of Autumn. You know, like you got the AI that they was at the academy with them. Athena, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's so many other AIs. You just gave him another Cortana when he's after Cortana, or you know what I'm saying? Like,
but you got to think though, that's all he knew. That's all he knew.
Yeah. If I was like, what you wanted to call it, Siri? You know what? I'd rather have that. I'd rather have an iPhone out that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, we've seen the Chief Cortana thing. You know, like, I get it. Everybody got a type. You know, Chief want to smash Cortana. I get it. He can't, but I get it. So he's just like, give me another Cortana.
That's another thing in the show too that you got to watch. Like, because they go to the beginning of that relationship.
He smashes Cortana?
No, but I really want him to. Like, the fan of me wants him to smash Cortana.
How he gonna do that? She gonna
hell? They making VR. They making VR porn and all this shit. Put some sensors on that.
This some old Peter Pan Tinkerbell shit, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, it was a fun game. I liked it. I like the open world stuff. The main villain, I wasn't a big fan of. You know, every time I went into a room, this nigga's hologram pops up and he's going on a 5-minute speech, and I'm just like, nigga, shut up. I get it. You will. You're like, bro, I just blew up your other base, bro. I'm at this base about to blow it up.
Bitch, I'm coming, bitch. You just wait.
Yes.
Yeah, just wait.
You at this other base blowing it up too? Yes.
Yes.
I killed your I killed your super stealth elite. I killed him. I'm coming for you. You know, like, I'm killing everybody. Bro, I'm the chief. You know what I'm saying? Unless your name is Atriox, I ain't scared of you.
Facts.
Atriox the only one put hands on me. Literally. Sent me out in space. Oh, man. But yeah. So yeah, anything else you wanted to hit on? Outside of trying to get me to watch that blasphemous show?
No, it's not blasphemous, bro. You gotta watch it.
I'm fucking with you. I'll check it out later. Not now.
Are we at the final shots right now?
Can be. Let's go ahead and bring that up. Final shots and thoughts. Hey.
No, for real though, I want to send a special shout out to the good sis and Resto for coming on the show last week. I watched that show. It was a dope ass show, man. Like, so much so I hit them up like, y'all want a podcast? Cause y'all need that shit.
Yeah,
that was a dope show, man.
It's in the works. It's in the works.
It was a dope show.
They already came up with a name and everything.
That's what's up. We need that. We need that. Mm-hmm. But it was a dope show. Shout out to them.
Yeah, I got some feedback from several people who said it was a very good show because there were things that they brought to light as black women that they did not know, like how important hair is to black women. Because they're just like, I don't see the big deal, like blah blah. And when Denise was talking about how important that is to black women, you know, for her and Janae to be like, yeah, that's a big deal. To the point where recently there had to be a Crown Act signed in to let black women be able to wear their hair naturally in what quote unquote professional environments and shit like that. So, and I think we do a good job trying to be open minded and take in consideration for other stuff. But we're just two dudes, man. Like,
yeah,
we can't speak
definitely
on behalf of women and come with a women's perspective. So they said that was probably one of the better shows. You know, just having that not insider knowledge, but just that perspective, you know?
Yeah.
So, yeah. Major props to them. And major props to Deontay, if he's still in here, Straw Hat Poppy, a.k.a. Deontay the Giant, a.k.a. One half of the creators of the Saturday Night Nerds. He filled in the week prior.
Yep.
So,
damn good
shout out to
job for
everybody
that
who just
show,
comes
too.
through and comes through and helps out, you know, so we can keep the show rolling and give people some stuff, man. So much love for that. Side note, another plug, tomorrow night, episode 4 of season 2, Saturday Night Nerds will be premiering. So make sure you tune into that. They got some good topics they're going to be talking about. So make sure if you're not a member of the group, get in there, be notified.
Join that shit.
The show will also be, the link for the show will also be shared in the fan group too. So there's that. Make sure you tune in and jump in that conversation as well. All right, back to you. I mean, it's still your.
No, you good. You good.
Morbius.
So no. No.
You seen
That
it?
movie is that movie is an absolute no.
Oh wow!
Steer clear
I thought I
of that fucking movie.
Oh wow! There's no tie-ins to any other Marvel entities, or like they didn't even try to make it.
I feel like they're going the Blade route. But I don't know how that's gonna work because Blade is in the MCU now.
Yes, that's what I was about to say.
I don't know how they're gonna.
Don't
make
give
this
too
shit
much
work.
away.
Yeah,
Don't give too much away.
steer clear of that shit.
Deontay, yeah.
Don't waste your money. Don't waste your money on that fucking movie, bro.
Got it.
Y'all thought Eternals was bad?
Bro, I've heard nothing good about Morbius, man. Nothing good. Tyrese is in it. What you talking about? Tyrese don't say it.
Point right there. Point right there.
Tyrese don't save it?
No.
He thinks it was a great movie, man. This man's IG and his Twitter handle, he is saying this movie is record breaking. I'm like, I don't think it's breaking the records you want it to be breaking.
No. It's breaking a record for the worst movie with a Marvel stamp on it. And this includes Howard the Duck.
Oh my God. Daredevil? Ben Affleck Daredevil?
Better.
You said it's better than that?
It's up there with that. Yeah.
If you had to choose, I'm going to give you 3 Marvel movies. Morbius, Ben Affleck's Daredevil, or Electro. Which one would you rather watch?
Daredevil.
Wow.
And that's saying a lot.
It is. God damn, because I thought that was the bottom of the barrel for me. Sheesh. Okay. All right. Well, whenever it drops on Netflix, I'll be sure to check it out for the free. Because it sounds like something that I have to watch just so I can say I watched it.
Yeah, I was like that with
better than
Eternals.
Eternals?
I'm not like that with any other movie after Eternals. I was going to give this a chance because I want to see where it goes.
Morbius is
This movie, I was like, I don't know why the fuck I'm in the movie, like wondering why I'm watching this fucking. And that's rare for me.
Yeah.
That's rare for me.
I know. I was very hesitant. Apple was like, Morbius is coming out. I'm like, I'd rather just save my money for Sonic the Hedgehog this weekend.
You'd have a way better
I'd
time.
rather watch Sonic 2. Oh man. But yeah. What were you saying before I interrupted you with Morbius talk?
So for you guys that don't know, we are streaming on dfpn.com, our website. So go to that website, check that out, leave some comments because right now we need the comments. So leave the comments, flood us up with traffic, let us know how y'all feel about the website, and just get down with it, man. This is a long time coming. This is phase 1 of a 2-phase plan because eventually we will be going to the apps and live streaming on the apps. So follow us and stay tuned.
Yes, sir. We got moves to make 2022. You know what I'm saying? Special shout out to everybody who streamed the podcast. So DFPN had a astounding first week of April.
It was record-breaking.
First week of April. I was shocked. I went to go look at total downloads across all podcast platforms, and I was just like, within 2-3 days, it was like 900, over 1,000. I was just like, what is happening? What is happening? I love it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But it was way above what we were averaging. So, for all those who listened, for all those who suggested us to a friend to have them listen, any of that stuff, like I was talking about earlier, the merch spike, sales went up, all of that, man. Like, we really appreciate it. It doesn't take much to support. Like, if you can't do it financially, just sharing or liking, you know what I'm saying, and word of mouth, all of that stuff helps us out greatly, and we really do appreciate it. So I'm glad we're getting eyes on DFPN. That if there was a time that I needed some motivation to know that we got something going, that was it. That was it. Because I don't know if you guys noticed, normally we would have 3 sponsors. We only got the one, and the affiliation with Fiverr. Meetings were had, things were discovered, and I was really like, man, we got to tighten our circle up and figure out how to move forward and build this brand better. And then I look at the stats, and I'm just like, oh shit. We really doing something nice out here. People coming through, listening, and going across. Shout out to Smitty, his previous one that dropped last Sunday. Already topping his average listeners and stuff. So, for those who are listening and supporting the brand, keep doing so. If you're listening on a platform that lets you rate the podcast, give it that 5 stars. Leave some comments. Let us know what you think, and you know what I'm saying? Because that's the only way we're going to get better. Feedback from you guys. Because we don't want to be doing this in a vacuum. So your feedback is more than welcome here at the DFPN. But thank you to everybody who is supporting. And then special thanks to the homie Pinto, who won the $100 and was like, don't send it to me. Reinvest it back into the brand. Continue to make dope content, and I appreciate them for that, but we're still gonna send something your way, Pinto, so appreciate that. Other than that, man, that's all I got, bro. What you got?
No, man, I to piggyback off of that. This was dope to see that shit, bro. Like when you hit me up and you was like, "Yo, have you seen the plays?" And I was like, "Yeah, I saw it a couple days ago." He was like, "Look at it now," and I'm looking at it and seeing the plays go through the roof, man. That shit, it did something to me. You know what I mean? Like, this is why we do this shit. You know what I mean? Like all these days of grinding. A lot of people don't know what goes on behind the scenes, bro. Like, this shit is not easy. It's not easy. So to go from that to seeing the work we put in, starting to show its face and seeing the shit come back to us, it was incredibly humbling, man. Like, I appreciate everybody tuning into these lives, following us, getting the merch, you know what I mean? Telling your friend, like, hey, we got a good group here. Come hang out in this group. You have a good conversation. And then for that to translate into what we're seeing is incredibly humbling, man. So thank you. Like, for real. Thank you all. Like, it enabled us to do so much with this platform. And where we're trying to go with it and who we're trying to bring with us with it. Stay tuned, man. Stay tuned.
Yep, move's only gonna get bigger from there, man. Like you already heard us, we talking about bringing a new show with the good sis and Janae and all that stuff, and Patreon exclusive stuff. I got another episode of I Said What I Said that'll be dropped on there, talking about everybody's favorite rebel with the cause, Colin Kaepernick, who's still trying to get in the NFL and all that stuff. So expect that we are going to start up the Prove Me Wrong podcast, our sports-centric podcast. We're going to get that going. We haven't forgot. So, yeah, we got more content coming, so just stay tuned. We're going to try to put something on the network for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, I can't say thank you enough. I don't think Blak can as well. No matter how many times we say it, I don't think it's never enough. And I just hope you guys feel how much we appreciate you guys. So, without getting emotional, we'll go ahead and wrap this up. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Love the comments, love the interaction. Episode 75 of the Smoke Pit, man. I'm the homie Mac, aka your boy.
And I am Brad Like a King. Made this Calvin Kaylee. Thank y'all for tuning in. Until next week, y'all have love, make sex, peace.
Peace.
Welcome to the Smoke Pit. It's Friday night, come and take a load off. Come sit in the Smoke Pit, it's time for us to show off. It's been a long week, come relaxing, get some laughs in, and let's talk about these brackets. And while we at it, tell me whose man's is this? Cause I got questions, I'm hoping you can answer it. Get ready, cause you know we gon' talk a lot of shit. It's Mac and Mac, welcome to the Smoke Pit.